Good evening, good afternoon, or good morning, and welcome to Afrique 24, your 24-hour YouTube channel, where we bring you each and every day an amazing show about what is happening in the political arena in the country. Uh, Thank you for the likes, the shares, the subscription. We are grateful to each and everyone who takes their time to watch this show, takes their time to watch the videos that we upload on the internet, and we are forever very grateful to everybody for showing up for the channel. And we appreciate you guys. So we work hard each and every day to bring you exclusive shows in the political scene in the country. So without wasting much time, we delve deeper to some of the biggest stories that are happening in the country. And first, we have the story of Boniface Mwangi. Boniface Mwangi is an activist here in the country. We saw what he did during the Gen Z demonstrations. He was one of the frontliners who was going up against the policemen, the army, and he was doing activism. He was uh, he was advocating for the rights of the youth, which are guaranteed in the constitution, to go and carry out peaceful demonstrations. We saw him with Hanifa. Hanifa is also an activist, and they have been doing some activism on the internet, advocating for a better country here in Kenya. And some few days ago, we saw them. They were both arrested when they went to Tanzania by Samia Hassan Suluhu. And by virtue of them being arrested, we have seen people here and there coming up to. We have seen the people here and there coming up to give their opinions on the issue. We have seen the Senator Cheragay. He came out clearly and he said that Wakenya waache kuenda kuharibu nchi za jirani. We stay here and focus on our own issues. So, and also many people are saying that how comes Hanifa and Boniface Mwangi are going outside there to do activism on the things that are happening in Tanzania, and yet we have some issues that are ongoing in the country, still in political matters. But before we delve deeper into things that are happening in the country, we have a lot headline for you on this show. So if you're joining the show, make sure to like, share, subscribe, and leave a comment. Let's watch a video clip by some Kenyan people about the Boniface Mwangi issue.
Mara ya pili kuja katika hii consulate hapa Tanzania na tumezuiwa na hatujui sababu ni gani. Maana yake tumekuja kuleta petition na wamekataa kabisa kutufungulia. Tunasema hatutarudi nyuma. Pili, tunataka Boniface Mwangi na Agatha waachiliwe without condition. Hataki condition, maana yake hawajakosa kitu yote. Hii yote ni udhalimu wa hali ya juu. Tanzania inajulikana kwa sifa nzuri nzuri enzi zile, kukiwa na apartheid, kukiwa na issue South Africa. Wajulikana sana kukaribisha watu na vitu kama hizo. Lakini leo udikteta umeingia, Mama Suluhu amejisahau.
Kauli yako ulioitoa kwamba sisi tumeharibu Kenya, sisi ni nchi ambayo tuko na demokrasia na tunaweza kujiexpress ili kutoa yale matakwa yetu ambayo tunataka ili kuwe na mabadiliko. Tunachokiona kwako wewe ni kwamba unafinyilia haya yasiweze kufanyika katika nchi yako kwa reasons ambazo wazijua mwenyewe. Tunajua fika kwamba wewe hukuchaguliwa na wananchi. Ilitokea bahati ya kuwa mwingine alipita mbele za haki, wewe ukapewa hii nafasi. Kwa hivyo wacha wananchi wakuchague kwa ile njia ambayo tunajua kuwa ni mwafaka, kama kweli wajiamini kuwa utapewa tena haya mamlaka.
Wamevunja several protocols, wamevunja the East African Treaty, the Community Treaty, na kwa sababu hiyo tunawaambia serikali ya Tanzania kusitisha mara moja tabia hii. Kwa hivyo sisi tutakwenda, wala ambao hawajaenda sisi tunasema tutakwenda katika kusikiza kesi awamu ya pili, na ikiwa tutashikwa kama tulivyosema, tunaomba serikali ya Kenya iweze kukata diplomatic relationship na Tanzania na waweze kumuita balozi wetu arudi Kenya, kwa sababu hatuwezi kuwa na uhusiano mzuri wa kidiplomasia na Tanzania ikiwa wanavunja sheria za kimataifa.
So yeah, so those are the remarks of some few Kenyans about the issue of Boniface Mwangi being arrested in Tanzania, and we have seen that he has been deported here in the country today, and he said that he has been tortured, he has been mistreated, but the good thing is that he was able to escape death. That which leaves me questioning how bad was it that he had to escape death. What is the biggest crime that Boniface Mwangi committed that he had to be deployed in the country, which leaves me with many questions. That why is he beaten? Why is he mistreated? Which crime has he committed that he is escaping death? And we, from the reports that we are hearing from online sources, that Samia Suluhu is a kind of a dictator, and she said that she won't allow wanaharakati activists to come and ruin their country. So I don't know how these people, Kina Boniface Mwangi and the other lady and Hanifa whatsoever, I don't know how they are ruining their country. Because as a matter of all, activism is not a crime and it's not a bad thing, and it's not interfering with the economy or anything. That Samia Suluhu has to get to the point of shutting down Tanzania's ex. I think people need to be allowed to express their opinions and to say whatever they want. For us to have a democratic state, there has to be those ones who support and those who oppose. We need everybody for the society to be whole. So if people are coming out to oppose you, your philosophies or your policies or whatsoever, I think it's meant to challenge you, to try and elevate and see where you can improve instead of shutting everything down and just us having one voice which comes from the government. I think that's taking people through dictatorship. There have also been claims on the internet saying that Samia Suluhu wants to become a life president. I don't know whether it's true or not, but we shall see. But as for now, the good thing is Boniface Mwangi he is well, he is alive, and he has been taken to the hospital to see whether he can, so that they can nurse some of the injuries that he has had. But overall, we hope that Boniface Mwangi gets better and he can recover. Though the question for the people is is Boniface Mwangi paid? So that's the question people are asking. Is he paid to do activism? Because some people also have been raising questions that he is taking his child to broker school, which is expensive, and they say, where is he getting the money to do all these things? But either way, that is on his personal life, which we can't delve deeper into. For us now, we can hope is to see Boniface Mwangi get better, and we also hope to have him here in Africa 24 to ask him why, why he's going to do activism in Tanzania, and yet here in Kenya we have so many issues, and yes, we would want to have Boni on the channel to talk to us about some few issues. We also need to ask him about the BBC documentary and whatsoever. So if Boniface Mwangi is watching this, we hope to have you here on the channel so that we can discuss some of the issues that are ongoing in the country. But as for now, the best we can do is just to wish him a quick recovery and all the best to him and his family. Uh, and to the Tanzania President Samia Suluhu, what we can expect from her is to be a bit subtle with handling things. You don't have to use a lot of force. You can just be subtle with how you handle things. Because at the end of the day, mm, we need we don't need we don't need to be taken back to how the olden days politicians or presidents or whatsoever used to do things. I think right now in the new world, in the new country, things have to change how they are operating. You don't have to use force, you don't have to use abduction, you don't have to make it seem as if there is only one voice which is from the government. You have to have multiple voices, you have to have opposition, you have to have those in government, and each, when they come together, they build a nation. So we also today we have seen the Deputy President Kithure Kindiki visited the region of Kisii, where he went to, can we, I don't know whether we can call it a political rally, or he went for developmental issues, but we have seen him there today, and he went to speak to the people. He had some words to say. So let's listen to what Kithure Kindiki, the Deputy President, had to say.
Kwa sababu Kenya pia si ni kubwa. Si mngetaka nitembee kila sehemu ya Kenya. Na hapa Kisije nitembee. Nikuja kuangalia soko. Na hiyo barabara ya Etago. Hiyo mmesema hii. Nikuje kila wiki, kila mwezi. Nikuje nisikuje. Nimekaribishwa. Wacha nione wale wanakaribisha Deputy President hapa. Basi, wakati inakuja hapa, nimetoka sehemu ya Kakamega, ikiwa njiani, nimepigia mdosi wangu, kiongozi wetu wa taifa William Ruto simu. Nikamwambia rais, sasa naelekea kwa wale watu wako wapendwa wa South Mugirango kule Kisii. Je, utanituma na salamu? Rais ameniambia mambo mawili. Ameniambia niwasalamie na anawapenda baya sana. Anawapenda kabisa. Na amewasalimia kabisa. Anawapenda kabisa. Sawa sawa? Na anawajali. Na anafanya kazi na viongozi wenu wote hapa na wale hawako hapa, ili hii South Mugirango na Kisii ipate maendeleo na manufaa ya serikali hii. Anawapenda sana, amewasalamia. Mumepokea salamu ya Rais William Ruto? Wacha nione kwa mkono wale wamepokea salamu ya rais. Salamu ya rais, salamu ya rais, salamu ya rais. Salamu ya rais. Ya pili ameniambia sio salamu peke yake. Sio salamu ya mdomo peke yake. Hata hii salamu ya kusaidia wataongeza kwa ile imechangwa. Mchango ya rais niko naye hapa ya shilingi milioni 3. Na mimi kama Deputy President naleta hiyo pesa iwekwe hapo, msiletee hapa, wekeni tu hapa na muachie huyu Osoro na timu hapa. Tukitoka hapa Osoro abaki hapa ndiye amwambie vile vikundi viko hapa, vile pesa yenu itapatikana, na hii sio pesa ya kukula, hii ni pesa ya kukuza biashara zenu. Mmesikia? Ya kupanua.
So yes, that is the Deputy President Kithure Kindiki visited the area of South Mugirango in Kisii County, and he said he came from the Western region. Amekuja na salamu kutoka kwa Rais President William Ruto. He has also spoken about the president working with leaders from Kisii County, trying to be able to fulfill their manifesto to the country, which includes affordable housing, which is clearly it is happening. The houses are being built. They are building over 200,000 houses in the country, and I've also seen him saying that akukuja mkono mtupu. He came with something small, and that something small is 3 million. He has said that 3 million is for the people of South Mugirango to be able to try and enhance their business. And 3 million is we can say that it's a good amount of money in the village. Comparing there, money is scarce in village areas. Speaking as somebody who comes from those regions, it's very hard to find money, and he came to South Mugirango. He has given 3 million. So I still think 3 million is little, despite the rural areas, it being a lot of money. So I hope that 3 million can be put into something constructive, because the area of Kisii, they plant things like tea, bananas, and whatsoever. So I think the MP should be smart enough to try and do something with that little 3 million to be able to try and enhance the economy of the states. I think that it can do something substantial with the 3 million. I don't expect corruption to occur, but anyway, we shall see. That is the deputy president of Kenya, Kithure Kindiki, visited the area. I am yet to hear him talk about the developmental things that are supposed to happen in the area of Kisii. I just heard him talking about where he came from, and he spoke about leaving a 3 million, which is from the president. But I was yet to hear him speak about the developmental issues that the people are facing, let's say the challenges, and try to provide solutions, because as leaders, they are supposed to provide solutions to some of the challenges that citizens in that area are facing. But anyway, they have said countless number of times that they need to be given time to implement everything and let them be judged after their 5 years is over. So for now, for us is to sit back and wait for their time to be over, so that we can provide some judgment. So we also saw the member of parliament, the chief whip of South Mokirango, Silvana Sosoro. He had some words to say to the people of there, and he also had some words to say to Rigathi Gachagua. But let's hear what he had to say about let's hear what he had to say to the people of South Mokirango.
Your Excellency Deputy President, karibu sana hapa kwetu. Hapa ndio South Mokirango. Unajua His Excellency atasema maneno mengine akisimama hapa. Nataka kwanza nikukaribisha hapa Your Excellency. Namba 2, nitaje maneno 2-3 kwa sababu najua ukisimama hapa utayazungumzia. Your Excellency, kwa ile mkutano tulikuwa nayo Nairobi about 3 months ago, ulikuwa kwa hiyo mkutano na Mheshimiwa Rais alikuwa kwa hiyo mkutano. Ile barabara niliwaeleza ya Etago, Ekona, Geteni, Nyamaia iko tu hapa juu. Your Excellency, vile naenda kukaribisha, hata mengine yote yakiwa chini, ile utazungumza ndio hao wananchi wanisikize zaidi. Barabara ya Etago, Ekona, Geteni, Nyamaia inaanza lini? Elebia wasele wewe. Niseme nisiseme? Simumenituma hiyo? Barabara ya wapi? Etago, Ekona, Geteni. His Excellency atueleze tu hapa watakuja lini na Mheshimiwa Rais watusaidie hiyo barabara. Si namna hiyo? Ya pili, Your Excellency, hii stadium ambayo tumesimama hapa mbaya sana. Angalia vile inakaa. Tukingoja county government itengeneza, haiwezi. Mimi nakuambia ukweli, haiwezi. Kwa sababu kazi ya stadium ni ya county government. Lakini haifanyi nini? Haiwezi. Plan ni gani kwa hii stadium ya Etago, Ekona, Geteni, Nyamaia? Ya Etago Green Stadium. Plan ni gani kwa Nyamarambe Stadium? Kwa sababu niko na Nyamarambe na niko na wapi? Mimi nikiwa na watu wote lazima ni balance. Chache na borabu.
So yes, that is the National Assembly Chief Whip, Silvana Sosoro, in the small rally they had today with the Deputy President, and he has spoken about some issues, and he spoke about the roads in certain areas, and he said those are the things the people have sent him to. The people have sent him to actualize. The people wanted him to build them roads, and he has mentioned roads in some 4 areas. And I think for this one, I will agree with him. Those are the issues which politicians have to be talking about. Those are the issues which politicians have to be pushing to be happening in their areas. And infrastructure is a very vital thing, considering the area produces produces things from the farm. So infrastructure is very important for areas which produce things from the farm. And the roads he has mentioned will be vital in terms of enhancing the agriculture in the area. So, and for the first time, I will agree with the chief whip. And these are the things that I've been saying for long. Politicians have to be speaking of things of development. They have to push for the issues which people in their areas are facing, and try to come up with solutions. He has spoken about the roads, and if he is close to the president, he's close to the deputy, he is the chief whip of the government. And right now we have a broad-based government, so people are working together. So if the government is really does have the best interest for the citizens of the country, they should ensure that those roads are built. So that, I believe, if those roads are built, they will enhance the transportation of agriculture from one area to another. And he has also spoken about the he has also spoken about the football stadium that is supposed to be built. And but we didn't see any cutaways of the stadium, but it's okay. So it's a good thing for him to also advocate for a stadium to be built. Right now, currently, we are seeing there has been some developments on there's not development, sorry, there is a rise in football in the country. So right now we are seeing more and more people showing up to support teams, people showing up here and there. So there's some spirit of let me say something like resurgence, for lack of a better word. But there's some resurgence in the sports in the country. People are supporting. People are coming up in large numbers, and the Kenyan spirit is finally coming back. So if another stadium can be built, because we know we only have a Gusii Stadium in the area, so if they can finish the stadium Osoro is talking about, then it will be a good thing. It will enhance the sports in the area, and maybe we will see a rise to another team. And when we see a rise to another team, so then that means football will be growing. But it will be good to have two stadiums in the region, though we do hope to have more in the region that is in there. So for now, I can say that for the first time I'm hearing politicians discussing matters that are very important. So, but I hope it's not just about them discussing. I hope it's also about them actualizing them and delivering to the citizens. So that was Silvanus Osoro. He also had words to say to the former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua, because politics is not politics without some banter. So he had to say some words to the former Deputy President. And the full video is on Afrique 24, but I'm not able to play all of them. But I saw him attacking the former Deputy President, saying that yeye ako kwa ground anaongea, and if he has something to say, akuja kwa ground aongea. And he said he's the man in South Mugirango, and he said if the former deputy president has something to say, should come and say to him. We have seen him having a back and forth with the former deputy president, because the chief whip is an ally of President William Ruto, and President William Ruto had a fallout with his former deputy president Rigathi Gachagua. So I believe the chief whip has pledged his allegiance to the president, so he has to support him, defend him in the best way possible. But the question is also, the chief whip said that for the people of South Mugirango, they're working with the president to get the developments. And he said also he said so my which leaves me with a question. If he says that they're working with the president to receive developments, I think developments is something that should be given to the people, regardless of whether you're working with the president or not, because it's a matter to do with the state. So developments are not supposed to be given according to the people who are supporting, and the people who are not supporting them being left behind. I think that's not what democracy entails. I believe when democracy entails, you are supposed to cater for those ones who elected for you and those who didn't. So you don't have to work with the government or the president for you to receive development. Developments are supposed to be given to each and every region, whether you voted for the government or not. That's what the democracy entails. And so I don't believe you have to work with the government for you to receive developments. But either way, that is the chief whip. And for the people of South Mugirango, what I can say is that they need to have the manifesto of the chief whip, Silvana Sosoro. And anytime as years go by, they need to evaluate what he's doing. And by 2027, because these clips are online, I've spoken about the roads, spoken about the stadium. So in 2027, if he hasn't completed the manifesto, I believe the people should make their decision whether they are going to give him another term to complete his undertaking, or they need to bring in someone else. And I think also that needs to happen to many areas of the country. People need to have the manifesto of leaders and to be evaluating them one at a time, one at a time. So by the end of the term, we should have the manifesto and see, has he done 70, 80% of the things that are there, or hasn't he? Because I noticed we are going in and out of elections, and we are not politicians are not finishing their manifestos, and they are being given more and more terms, because you find in some areas it's the party that elects. So if you're watching this in 2027, I hope to see something different from you people. I have given my alternative on the people of South Mogirango, what they can do a bit different. So he has spoken about developments, and I hope the people will be evaluating him. They need to go with him bumper to bumper, waone kama hizo vitu zenye anasema they will be actualized. If they're actualized, then he deserves to have more terms to be able to do more developments. If the South Mugirango is just the same as it is, then I believe the chief whip should be sent home. In other top stories, I've also seen Raila Odinga there today, saying that the Senate needs to be given more power. Said that the Senate is an important body which should be respected, of which it is a good thing for him to say that. And the Senate is very powerful. The Senate is made up of very, very intellectual people in the country. So I do expect them to be given power, for them to, by the virtue of them being given more power, they will be able to do more. But in the space of that, we will discuss it later on in the next show with Zalendo, which is the Nyanza Pulse. We'll be there with Brother Benson. For us right now, it's a wrap. We meet on Dimba La Afrique, which will be happening on Sunday, where we'll be discussing things that are happening in the final of the Premier League game, match day 38. We see whether Chelsea is going to qualify for the competition or not. We see whether Newcastle is going to be back in the Champions League. But as for now, we wrap up the show today by saying thank you to anyone who is watching this from Facebook, from YouTube, X, or wherever. We thank you all for joining me for the top stories tonight, and we see you guys tomorrow for the next show. Thank you for the likes, the shares, the subscription. Thank you so much.